Praise belongs to God, before whose oneness there is no before, unless the before is He, and after whose singleness there is no after, unless the after is He. He is, and there is not with Him any before or after, above or below, closeness or distance, no how or where or when, no time or moment or duration, no manifested existence or place. He is now as He has always been. He is the one without oneness and the single without singleness. He is not composed of name and named, for His name is Him, and His named is Him, and there is no name or named other than Him. He is the apparent without appearance, and the hidden without hiddenness. I mean that He is the very existence of the letters of the names of the first and the last, the apparent and the hidden. Understand this so as not to make the mistake of those who believe in incarnation. He is not in anything, and no thing is in Him, whether entering into Him or coming out of Him. No one sees Him except Himself. No one reaches Him except Himself, and no one knows Him except Himself. He knows Himself through Himself, and He sees Himself by means of Himself alone. No one but He sees Him. His veil is His oneness, since nothing veils Him other than Him. His own being veils Him. Because of this, the prophet, God bless him and give him peace, said, "Whoever knows their self knows their Lord." He also said, "I knew my Lord through my Lord." What the prophet pointed out is that you are not you. What the prophet pointed out is that you are not you, but you are Him, and there is no you. It is not that He enters into you, or that you enter into Him, or that He comes out of you, or that you come out of Him. That does not mean that you have being, or are qualified by this or that attribute. What is meant is that you never were, and you never will be, whether through yourself or through Him or in Him or with Him. You have neither ceased to be, nor are you existent. You are Him, and He is you, without any of these imperfections. If you know your existence in this way, then you know God, and if not, then not. Most of those who claim to know God make the knowledge of God dependent on the passing away of existence, and on the passing away of that passing away. That is clearly an error and a misconception. The knowledge of God does not require the passing away of existence, because things have no existence, and what does not exist cannot pass away. Passing away implies the prior existence of the thing that passes away. If you know yourself without existing and passing away, then you know God, and if not, then not. By making the knowledge of God dependent on the passing away of your existence and the passing away of that passing away, there is an affirmation of something other than God. The prophet said, "Whoever knows their self knows their Lord." He did not say, "Whoever annihilates their self knows their Lord. Your being, which means your independent, your separate independent being, is nothing. And whatever is nothing cannot be placed in relationship to anything else, whether it is capable of passing away or not, and whether it is existent or non-existent. If it were otherwise, he would not be alone without any associate. However, it is necessary for him to be alone without any associate, because any associate would exist through itself and not through the being of God. Then that associate would not need God, and therefore would be a second Lord, which is impossible. God has no associate, equal or like.